happy to piss around in white suits because we lost our dignity and self-respect months ago, didn't we? Especially him. Right, so last night you voted Georgia out, but then began the nominations process. Romeo hates the way Frankie talks about women. Michael says Denise is emotionally disturbed. Almost everybody nominated the twins, and Nicola couldn't get a bloody word out for blubbing. What a night it was! And what I know, says the lady in the middle row. But what else have we learnt today? Well, let's just go back to the game show bit that was absolutely nothing like Catchphrase. Nicola and her team had Natalie Cassidy holding a big fish in a small pond, right? That's a big fish in a small pond. But what could it be? Nicola actually suggests duck out of water. Listen very carefully because this is quite incredible.
Right, it's a big fish in a little pond.
Oh, shit, what is that saying?
A big fish in a little pond?
Like a duck out of water.
Yeah, or like a duck.
Yeah, a big fish in a little pond.
Yeah.
Or like a duck.
Or is it like a duck? I'd say big fish in a little pond.
Did anybody see a duck? Was there a duck in sight? I see no duck. Right, there she is, Natalie, the domestic goddess. What's she cleaning up now, though?
Oh, yeah?
She has got her work cut out for her cleaning that little crotch, let me tell you. So Michael refused to wear the white suit. He's always grumpy, short-tempered, tired. Maybe, just maybe, this explains a lot.
Wouldn't like to be on the blog, would you? With this on?
That's what I just said. Oh, some of the decorators are coming in now.
And thank goodness for that. I've been looking for somewhere to park my push bike ever since Mark left. It's so peachy, though, isn't it? It's lovely. Right, tonight, forget Georgia and the twins. We have got our very own glam squad. First up, she's won 3 Mobo Awards, 1 Brit Award, and Celeb Air 2008. It's just over 3% of So Solid crew. Lisa Mafia. She starred alongside screen luminaries such as Angelica Houston and Richard E. Grant. So who better to lend us her thoughts on that nightclub owner's son from Towie? It's Helen Lederer. She has lived in the jungle, starred in The Real Hustle, and is soon to marry a man that Frankie desperately needs to see. A hairdresser. It's Jessica Jane Clements. So, as Michael says, it's warfare in the house. What a night it was. Let's see how the housemates were feeling this morning.
It's another pissy day, isn't it?
You don't like rain? I love rainy weather.
So much.
You know that monkey suit shit?
You know that monkey suit shit. Why have you got it on?
Because I can't find my pyjama bottoms.
I love This isn't a task. No. This is your own.
Yeah, this is mine.
And that is genuinely his own little bear suit that he took into the house. So, Helen, do you think that Michael went too far when he said this?
I feel she's emotionally disturbed.
Do you like it? When he said that about Denise?
No, I'm slightly falling in love with him. I know I may be rather unpopular and in the minority on this, and he did eat his knife, which is very bad manners. I saw him sort of sucking peanut butter off it. No, I think his language is emotional. He's on a psychodynamic emotional journey himself, you see.
Yes.
And so he can only talk in those terms. I mean, he's actually navigating himself. He's talking to himself as much as he's talking to Denise.
Yeah.
People just don't understand him. And he's got his dignity and his self-esteem, and it's not for sale.
And we did see him say that he kind of regretted that he shouldn't have said what he said. I think maybe he just kind of lost it for a second.
He's not perfect. People are expecting him to be the leader in the house because he's growly, but he's allowed to make as many inconsistencies as the rest of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Jessica, do you think that he's kind of pushed everybody away now? Is he a lone character in the house?
I think he has a little bit, yeah. I think when he first came in, everyone was a little bit in awe of him because, you know, he's like some Hollywood actor. But to be completely honest with you, I'd never actually heard of him.
What?
Was he actually in Free Willy?
Yeah, well, was it definitely in Free Willy 2? He was definitely in Free Willy 2.
He was in Free Willy?
Yeah,
Was
and
in
Kill
Free Willy
Bill.
Kill
Sorry?
Bill.
And Kill
Bill,
was he?
of course.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me then.
Oh,
I do find him really, really entertaining, and I don't want him to go. And I think the show has done really well for him, because I think it's introduced him to a new generation who don't really know who he was.
And Jessica, just because you, bless you, and every morsel of you haven't heard of him, may I just say that a few people have. That's how it goes.
Lisa, do you think Denise is as much to blame?
Oh, she is. She won't leave off. She just doesn't leave him alone. I mean, I think in the beginning maybe it wasn't her fault, but now, I mean, if someone don't like you, leave him alone.
But she's a people pleaser, isn't she? She wants everybody
to love her.
But I think she just needs to let it go.
If it was me, I'd be like, psh, whatever.
Whatever. Do you guys...
I'm saying, Michael's a great, great character, and I think Denise needs to get off his back and leave him alone and stop desperately trying to get his approval and his friendship.
She just needs to come and do her own thing, really, doesn't she? Do we think that Natalie was right to side with Denise? No. Wrong?
She was a bit of a sheep, to be honest.
Really? Why a sheep?
Because she needs to have her own opinion. Why is she siding with Denise?
You don't think she was just kind of sticking... Oh, there's a row busting out between these two. So tell me your thoughts.
Also, she's just sticking up for her friend. She's that kind of person that sticks up for people. And she felt that...
But he hasn't done anything wrong personally to her, so why is she siding with Denise?
She never said to him that he'd done anything wrong to her. She was just...
Jessica, are the twins playing the biggest game in the house? Are they the best game players that are in there?
I think they've got a big advantage because there's two of them, so they see everything that's going on, they can bounce off each other, they can give each other both opinions, and yeah, I think they've definitely got the best gameplay going on. And also, they've lived in a mansion, so they've been with girls, with all guys, they sort of know people a lot better, and they know how to live with people better.
And apparently, I've not seen that show, but they had somebody kicked out of her room.
Really?
The Playboy Mansion?
Yes. Yeah.
Which
Hef's
one?
Girlfriend, when they went into the mansion, apparently, they were asked what room they'd like, and they went and had a look round, and they picked Hef's girlfriend's room, and they turfed her out and put them in there. I mean, that is power! And I suppose it's kind of like hell hath no fury than the twins scorn, because they said that, you know, hell is going to be broken out onto the house this week, Helen.
Oh, looking forward to it.
What do you think they're going to do?
I agree with you. Because they've got each other, all their life, they're just dependent on each other.
Yeah.
They don't need anyone else.
They don't need anyone else. And they don't need anyone else. And they said they're not emotionally bonded. They're like icicles.
I think they'd be the
They've
same,
got the biggest IQ. I said IQ, not... You know, and they are going to just... Oh, I'm excited.
So, Lisa, why do you think they don't need an alliance?
They don't need anyone else. They've got each other. I mean, if anyone don't like them, if I was
they
with
do
my
only count
sister,
as one housemate, though, don't they?
Exactly, but they have each other. If I had my big sister, I'd tell everybody so.
You can't
I've got my
penetrate
sister.
them.
I've got my sister.
Especially Kirk.
Come on.
Not going to happen. Are they right about Frankie? Do we think we'll see a change now that he is up for eviction? No. Let's go here.
What I think is he might just calm down a little bit, and obviously from what Romeo told him.
Yeah.
So I think.
So you think that's due to what Romeo said to him, rather than the fact that he's up for eviction and he's going to try and.
I think so, definitely.
He's going to. Well, let's ask somebody that knows Romeo really, really well. Were you surprised by his honesty regarding his nomination for Kirk?
No way. That is Romeo through and through. He is. What you see is what you get. That's true. It really is. It really is.
Do you know him as well?
He has daughters.
You're saying, you know Romeo, what he says, what he gets. She's going, yep, totally.
Amen.
Amen, sister. Amen.
Jessica, no votes for Gareth, but has he got enough to win it?
I think so, because I think he'll be in there till the very, very end.
With Romeo.
With Romeo, of course, because nobody's going to want to vote him out. And I think he's just really nice, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I think he looks gorgeous. I know he's gay, but the girls want to be with him. The guys want to be him.
Yeah.
Everyone just loves him. He's just
got
fantastic.
everything except
He's got the whole
hair.
package.
They
don't
are
need
two of the
hair and he got a
nicest
body
guys.
like
And as
that.
someone I think just said, we need to see more of him, I think. It would be nice to see more of Gareth. We're not seeing lots
More
of him.
Romeo.
More Romeo as well. Right,
Candy.
eviction number 4 is looming. Which housemate do you think deserves to spend a few more days keeping Gareth company? Here's how you can save your fave. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, giving celebrities a roof over their heads, booze in their mouths and Tesco value food since 2001. Right, our next guest went missing with a box of tissues a few hours ago, but I've got a sneaking suspicion I know exactly where he is. It's our Lieutenant of Lovemaking, John McCriwick.
One's in there. No,
John.
I'm looking for a decent chest.
What are you doing?
We're looking for a decent chest.
Boobies?
Oh, of
John,
course.
come and talk.
That's what you want to go and see.
No, I don't want to go and see, John. I want to talk to you.
No, I have to say this,
sit here.
Ems. I have to say this. I've been fantasising over you for so long, and the fact is that you're my own MILF.
Right.
But every young lad has a MILF, and what he does, he gives her a special name.
Yeah.
And you, to me, are my pixie.
Okay.
Isn't she like a pixie? She really is a perky pixie. You are fabulous.
Thanks, John.
You are.
Shall we talk about relationships?
Yeah, off we go.
Not ours.
Yeah, no,
but
no,
the
yet.
ones in the house,
No,
not yet.
yeah.
So let's talk about Kirk. He's kind of
Yes.
gone up against the glam squad.
Yes.
Do you think he's been outsmarted by the twins?
Well, can you imagine poor Kirk going back to Essex with all the lads there, and he hasn't pulled?
I know.
Oh, they will tear him apart. So he is desperate to get with at least somebody to go with him. And of course, he was going for Georgia. Georgia on his mind.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have anything to do with him.
Yeah.
So that was a big loss to him. And of course, the twins are so arrogant. They believe they're so superior.
Do you think he's intimidated by them?
Well, I think he knows he's got no chance, but they got this superior attitude. Do you remember when they did their hatred task and they hated each other? Fantastically,
Yes.
they
Yeah,
did.
great
But then
acting.
they come back and great acting it was. Give them credit. But then she came back and said, "Oh, this will be all in the papers. A phony row."
Yeah.
Imagine the Sun, the Star, the Mirror, all having the Mail, all having pictures of her and their phony row. She's deluded, and she's also believes the public will keep her in.
Yes.
Keep the pair of them in. They're going to kick them out.
Let's have a look at the twins and Kirk when they were in the boat the other day, spending a little bit of time together.
Girls, why did you nominate me, just so I know?
Because he was being mean to Georgia.
When was I mean to Georgia?
The other night.
So it's girl power. So this for me is when Big Brother starts.
No. I honestly think that you guys voted us off because me and Christina don't flirt with you guys.
Personally, nothing against you. You're not my type.
You said to Georgia that she was put in here because of you.
I'm loving this. I've just realised who you three are now.
No,
brilliant.
What do you mean? You realised
Straight up. Straight up. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
We really know who you are. We really know who you are.
I voted for the girls because they don't flirt with me.
I voted for you two. You would never come up and start a conversation with me.
Same here, see?
We can't start a conversation with you guys because you're always talking about your dicks.
Tell me what's happened.
I just want to get out of the boat.
So are the twins right not to like him?
Well, the twins are so above him, they can't stand all the people in the house. They are so superior, yet they've had a relationship with Hugh Hefner, and they're starting to cast their moral aspects of life down on people like Kirk. It's absolutely disgraceful.
If the twins hadn't been in the house, do you think Georgia might have gone there with Kirk?
No, Georgia, never. No.
Why not,
She is
John?
one of those, as I told you before, the more attractive a girl is, the worse she is in bed, the more arrogant she becomes. This is true. They haven't got to try. Georgia's had it easier all her life. She's been fantastic looking, natural they are, so people have been boys buzzing around her. They don't have to try. They don't have to be like my wife, the booby, who's got to look after a man. That's her job. For Georgia and the type, no, she would never go for someone like her.
Let's talk about the other relationship that's going on in the house. That is between Michael and Denise. What's going on with those two?
Well,
Why is it always a drama?
It is always a drama. Well, Michael, of course, is in a totally different planet. He comes from this Hollywood thing. And you spoke, wasn't it, a few days ago to his wife?
Yes,
and she and she said he behaved like this the whole time. He's so wrapped up in himself. He's never heard of Loose Women, Coronation. He doesn't know what it is.
He's a bit grumpy, isn't he?
He's absolutely terrible. But Denise has tried her bit, doesn't she? But isn't it fantastic? She goes and sort of flashes herself at 53. Actually, add 4 years on to that 53. No, do
John
that. No,
McCriwick.
definitely, no. No, all you girls, you're all sort of, like your age low. But she really goes and shows them. So give her credit. She's done something that no other 57-year-old has done.
Do you think they can ever be friends?
Never. No. That's it.
Nothing can change it.
No, absolutely. Michael can't stand the sound of a voice or anything like that. Cannot stand. He only was a bit nice to her when he was just up for eviction. Did you notice that? How he changed a bit.
Really?
He got a little bit nicer. He tried to sort of make it up a bit, but now, no chance.
Now George is at the house, you must be devastated.
Oh, they were beautiful, honestly. If only she had more to give to a man. And you can't... It's no good just... But she doesn't. She doesn't have anything. She's not interested in anybody else.
But maybe she needs to meet you.
Yes.
Maybe that's what the problem is.
Pixie, how right you are.
We need to make this happen.
Yes, Pixie.
John and George need to meet.
I think they're 42, aren't they? I think they are. And they're natural, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic.
You'd have so much fun there, wouldn't you, John?
Oh, I'd die
John, thank you so much.
Oh, now I want my nurse back.
Well, she's not here tonight.
Sydney JJ.
You've driven her
Come
away.
back, Sydney JJ.
Now
I need a
continuing
resuscitation.
with the
I need my
TV
Sydney
format.
JJ.